Radio अपना Frankfurt दिल से कहता है.
Hello everyone, I'm Raman from Apna Frankfurt, and today we are back with another session of a very special interview. Today we have a very special guest from the field of international education in Frankfurt, Miss Corina Rader. She is the school director at International School Frankfurt. Welcome, Miss Rader, and thanks for taking out the time for us.
Thank you. I love speaking with you and your community, and I look forward to our interview.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking out the time. Now, International School Frankfurt, also known as ISF, is located in Sindlingen area of Frankfurt. ISF is a well-known name in the field of international schools in and around Frankfurt. Now with this, let us jump into some key questions. International School Frankfurt, a private international school in Rhine-Main region. Would you like to tell our viewers and listeners a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so we're an international school, like you said, in Frankfurt, Rhine-Main, and we are here for students that are looking for an international education that offers the AP, so the advanced placement, as a way of graduation, the diploma program. We also offer the German Abitur. So for students that wish to go on to German universities, we also have that option. We offer the IGCSEs for students starting in grade 9. And then we offer the SABIS curriculum all the way from KG, preschool, grade 1, all the way up through grade 12. ISF is a school that is recognized as a top provider of quality education. It aims to help all students achieve their full potential and prepare them for success in college, and to equip them with the skills and passion for lifelong learning, as well as strengthening their social values and skills. ISF is a member of the SABIS network of schools. SABIS is a global education network that has an active presence in 20 countries on 5 continents.
Yeah. So, I mean, a quite extensive curriculum there with which kids get to learn like in all phases of life, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So with that, let's move on to the second question now. Now, schooling in ISF offered mainly in English as the medium of communication. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Now, being in Germany, there are always concerns among parents that maybe it's better to get the kids German education than international schooling, right? So, I mean, in short, what are the future prospects for the students who do international schooling with ISF in Germany?
Yeah, so if I could, I'm going to tell a personal story, because I actually just started as the school director in January, and we were moving here as a family with my husband's job. And with my husband's job, we were moving with our 3 daughters, and we were looking for an international school in the Frankfurt area. So I looked at all the top international schools. I looked at the German bilingual schools. I was really looking for a school that was going to give my daughters the German that I thought they should have living in Germany. And we are looking to live here for a while. So we wanted to be able to offer them enough German to be able to get into the German universities and have that option. But since we also have US passports, the girls may want to go back to the United States for their college as well. So we wanted to ensure that they had also the credentials and readiness to go to a US university.
Yeah.
And so we were looking at the various curriculums, and we wanted the school that was going to fit the needs of both the academics as well as leadership skills, and offer them an international education. So they had the opportunity to meet other students that also had experiences of living abroad. So when it came down to selecting, ISF was our top choice, because we knew that they had the curriculum that was going to be rigorous enough to get them into their choice of university worldwide, help them with their leadership skills, like the SLO program that we have here at ISF. And the SLO, just to let you know what that stands for, that's a student-led organization. So this is an organization that the students join to gain leadership opportunities, and they have the opportunity to help students, both of their age groups, but then the older students also go into the younger ages and grade levels to help those students with their academics or their athletics or just their outreach programs.
Yeah. No, I think very, very practical approach there, because in real life as well, you always work in teams. You have to take responsibility. And I mean, when you start learning those things at this age, it definitely helps. Now, thank you. Thank you for giving us the overview there. Now, let's move towards the admissions process now. Yeah. So now it is very important for parents to know the facilities and to understand the overall admission process before they even register for admissions, right? So now, would you like to share with our viewers and listeners a little bit more information about admission process at ISF?
Absolutely. Well, luckily, right now we're starting to open up our school for visits. As your viewers probably know, the schools have been closed recently due to the current situation. And we are starting to open now slowly to allow visitors to come and do a nice school campus tour. We're actually having an open house in July, which we will invite others to come and visit. The campus is known as one of the only schools with a pool. We've got a gorgeous Olympic-size pool, and we've got a track and field, large outdoor play space for the students, separated by the preschool and the kindergarten. They have their own outdoor play space, as well as the upper grades have a space to play. We have exam halls and a theater. We've got a lot of different activities, extracurricular activities to offer. Everything from violin to drums to the ukulele.
Wow.
We offer Indian dance actually as one of our SLO activities. We have a parent network that is all the parents that are involved with the school. We've got a lot of the Indian community that comes in and helps with the parent network, and they're a part of the network. It's a great way to socialize for the parents, and it's also a good way to support the grade levels in the classes. A lot of times we have parent network members that are the class parents as well, so they get in and they help the classes with different events and activities and celebrations. We do a lot of cultural celebrations. Since we are such a multinational group of students and teachers.
Yeah, no, a quite comprehensive program there. What I could listen was, I mean, a lot of offerings that you have. So is there a kind of a deadline till what parents have to apply for an admission, or is it also possible, because there are some expats that come during the year is going on, right? So is it possible?
Absolutely. We have rolling admission. So currently we have been going through the re-enrollment. So all of the students that are currently at the school, we've done the re-enrollment. We do have a few open spots for next year. And for those open spots, then of course, it's anybody that enrolls and wants to come and visit, they can come and see our school. We do offer placement tests. We do this to ensure that the students are in the appropriate grade level according to their abilities. What we don't want is for any students to feel like they have fallen behind or fallen through the cracks, or they're not placed appropriately according to their academic level. So we do these placement tests in math and in reading and writing, and then we place them accordingly. And then with that, as long as there's a spot available, we would love to have any APNA radio listeners come join our school.
Sure. So I think very important point that I would like to reiterate is there are rolling admissions. So if there are positions open, anybody can apply at any time. So from my side, I would also request viewers and listeners to get in touch with ISF and inquire about a possible opening in the class where they are looking for an admission. Yeah. Okay. So now with that, let's move towards the next point here. Now, I understand that ISF has opened now after a long break due to coronavirus, and we briefly touched upon that as well. So how did the school manage the coronavirus challenge, and how is the school dealing with it in the current reopening times? I mean,
Yeah.
how is it going now?
Absolutely. So I've been so impressed with this school. And again, I attribute so much of it to the curriculum that we use here, because the curriculum is so self-paced and the teachers receive what they call pacing charts weekly. And these pacing charts are, they start at the beginning of the school year and they're created all the way to the end of the school year. And in that pacing chart, it has all the curriculum fulfillments they need to meet to make sure that student starting in grade 1 can complete grade 1 at the end of the school year and be ready to start grade 2, and so on and so forth for every single grade level. So because those pacing charts are so prescribed and set out for the teachers, they can easily deliver it to the class in front of them or to the class online. What we used when we had to start our off-campus online instruction was Teams. We're still using Teams right now. So essentially what we do, we have all of our pacing charts and curriculum on interactive whiteboards that we used in the classrooms. And instead, now we use those interactive whiteboard lessons and the points, the standards that the teachers need to cover at each lesson. Instead of it being in the class, we projected on the whiteboard. Now it's projected on Teams on their online lesson. So the students have seamlessly gone from on-campus learning to off-campus learning without hardly any break in their learning cycle and their pacing. Actually, I was just looking at our pacing to make sure that all the grade levels were going to be ready to graduate and promote to the next year level last week. And right now it looks like all the grade levels are on track to complete their pacing for this school year by May 15th. So due to this nice, rigorous, streamlined approach, I can ensure that every single grade level is ready for promotion to the following.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you for explaining this. And I mean, during these times, a lot of challenges came up, and especially for kids, having an online education was really a big challenge. And the way you explained it, I think it's another example of high level of digitalization that has come into the field of education, and ISF has pulled it through. No, thank you.
Yeah. If I could give one more example too,
Sure.
because now we're slowly starting to bring the grade levels in. And actually just today, we've brought in all the emergency care students have been ongoing. They've been coming to school. So our KG and our preschool has been fairly full with about 10 to 15 students. And then we brought in grade 9 and 10. We split their grade levels in half so that we only have 10 students to 15 students on campus at one time. And what we're doing is we're actually using the interactive whiteboards in school. The teachers are teaching the class in front of them, while the students that are at home on the rotation schedule are seeing the exact same class streamed from their Teams account. So then the students are receiving the exact same curriculum delivery, whether they're at home or they're on campus.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for explaining this. And I mean, it sounds like the future of education is coming here now, right? So
Yeah.
it's the technology is making it possible. So thank you for taking those steps. And now, I mean, coming towards the end of the interview, any special message that you would like to give to our viewers and listeners?
Just that we would love you to come and visit and see our school, see our teachers in action, see our campus and what we have to offer. Talk with the different students when you come and visit, and they can give you their perspective as well. They are always our best proponent and our best champions of our school. Also, we are going to have summer school, and that will take place July 27th through August 14th. So a full 3 weeks where you can receive intensive English instruction or intensive German instruction. So we're hoping to have our pool open at that point in time so the students can swim, build, and in the morning it will be math and science experiments, English, and German.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And yes, sorry, one more thing, that would be
Please.
open to non-ISF students as well. So even if they just want to try out a nice 3-week summer school program at our school, anybody would be very welcome to do so. No placement test needed.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that part. And again, Ms. Rader, I would like to thank you for the time that you have taken out for us. I would like to just highlight some things again for the viewers and listeners. Open days are coming up for ISF. Visit the website of ISF Frankfurt and check the details on that. Be there personally, look at the school facilities, make the right decision by informing yourself. I'm pretty sure the whole school facility is there to give answers to any of your questions, to address your concerns. And also the summer school that has been mentioned here is another very good opportunity, according to me, that you can actually be in the school for 2 to 3 weeks and you can experience the facilities there. Ms. Rader, you wanted to add something?
I just wanted to add the date for the open house. So the open house is on July 4th at 11 a.m.
Okay, so July 4th, 11 a.m. The place to be is ISF Frankfurt. Yeah, so be there, check out the facilities yourself, and surprise yourself. I mean, I have been there myself. I know how great this school is. So please be there and check out the details. With that, I would like to thank Ms. Rader for your time once again. And yes, we will definitely stay in touch. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Radio अपना Frankfurt